Okay, so we are studying on the bryophytes, and we said bryophytes are the amphibian of the plant kingdom. Bryophytes are found growing in the moist and shady places. The body is little bit differentiated. Some tissues are formed, but the organs are not very clearly formed. And certain organs are there which look like root-like, stem-like, leaf-like structure. The asexually reproducing structure that is called capsule is also there. Now, why are they called root-like, stem-like and leaf-like? Why we do not call them as the root, stem and leaves? Because they do not have vascular tissue in them, that is the tissues of water and mineral transport, that is xylem, and the tissues for the food transport, that is phloem, is not yet formed. So since the xylem and phloem are not there, they will transport the water only by a process of called diffusion and osmosis. And diffusion and osmosis, as we know, are very slow process, so which will take very long, and that is why these plants can't attain a very high प्लांट बॉडी 3-4-5 फीट तक काफ़ी है, इससे ज़्यादा बड़े नहीं होंगे, बिकॉज टू रीजंस आर देयर, दैट इज एज वी आर स्टडीइंग द रूट प्रेशर थ्योरी इन द प्रीवियस क्लास अबाउट द वाटर ट्रांसपोर्ट. So we are studying that the gravity is pulling the water downward, and these forces are taking the water upward. The state will come when the two forces balances. Above that, the water will not transport. So the transport of water in the higher plant can take place only and only by transpirational pull through the xylem. And since they don't have any xylem, or they do not have any vascular tissue, in the absence of the vascular tissue, they will not be able to transport water to the heights. Okay, so that is what the structure is. The body, the structure can be as simple as thalloid structure, or it can be a primitive herb-like structure in which the root-like, that is the rhizoids are there, and the stem-like, that is rhizome is there, and the leaf-like, that is what you call leaf-like structures are there, or they may be simply thallus. So when it is made up of only thallus, then we call them as a liverworts, and otherwise when they are looking like a small herbs, then we call them as a moss. Okay, main plant is actually a gametophyte. Now that also I described in the previous class, that is the gametophyte and the sporophyte, two different stages are there. The gametophyte are the stage in which the plant is producing only gametes, and the gamete producing structure, that is in the male is antheridia and the female is archegonia. So antheridia and archegonia are there, then it is called the gametophyte. And sexually reproducing these are sexually reproducing forms, and the asexually reproducing structure जो है, that will born from this zygote itself. The zygote will germinate and it will form an aerial structure, and this structure is diploid. The main plant was haploid. Gametophyte is always haploid, and this structure, that is the sporophyte, which is born on the gametophyte, is called capsule. That will have three parts, that is the foot, seta and capsule. And foot, seta and capsule वाला ये जो part है, that is actually known as sporophyte, and the sporophyte will produce large number of spores in its what you call capsule, or the sporogony. So this is the gametophyte. The rhizoids are there. Rhizoids are those structures which are attaching it to the substratum. This is the liverwort. Again, structure, the only structural difference is there, rest everything is same in case of liverworts and in case of mosses. Okay, and these are the male reproductive part. The male reproductive part, that is the antheria, and the female reproductive part, that is the archegonia. The archegonia will have egg. The antheria will produce sperm. All these things I already taught you in the previous class. So that is I am just revising. And a drop of water is there, then they will swim and they will reach into the archegonia, and they will fertilize to produce as diploid zygote. Once the diploid zygote is produced, it will produce a sporophytic structure. The sporophyte will be divided into three pieces. The three part, that is the foot, then this is seta, and this is capsule. All these are fluent. Whereas this gametophytic structure जो था, वो ये हो, चाहे सबके सब haploid. So haploid is giving rise diploid, and diploid will again give rise haploid. So they will produce spores, and the spores are produced by meiosis. Meiosis will take place in the capsule cells, and they will produce स्पोर्स, ठीक है। मियोसिस विल प्रोड्यूस हैप्लॉइड spores, and the spores will be carried by air water to the new location, and where they germinate, and they will germinate to produce prothallus, and they will produce again thallus. So here you can see alteration of generation. Alteration of generation क्या था? That is a gametophyte. You remember? I remember. मैंने क्या पढ़ाया था लास्ट में, यही भी बताया था। gametophyte will produce sporophyte, and the sporophyte will produce gametophyte. A gametophyte cannot produce another gametophyte. A sporophyte cannot produce another sporophyte. A gametophyte will have to produce sporophyte, and the sporophyte will have to produce gametophyte. इसको कहते हैं alteration of generation, ठीक है। जनरेशन ऑल्टर हो जाएगी। Sporophyte is 2n and gametophyte is haploid, and the haploid gametophyte has a 2 part, that is antheridia and archegonia, and the sporophyte will have only a capsule, है ना। तो these are the structure, है ना। And then we have studied that the second जो टाइप का plant है, that is called mosses, and you can see the diagram. I will show you the diagram where the moss is. Moss looks little better than this thalloid structure, that is liverworts. तो moss की बात करते हैं। Where are moss here? See, okay, funaria, gametophyte and sporophyte. Sphagnum, yes, sphagnum, इसकी बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ। I am talking about this funaria. In case of funaria, you can see the root-like structure, that is called rhizoid, and the main axis is there, and then leaf-like structures are there, ठीक है। And these leaf-like structure itself are gametophyte. इसी के ऊपर आते हैं प्रोड्यूस होने, and from there where the fertilization took place, then this structure, that is the seta, you can see a capsule, you can see, and the foot is actually embedded in the gametophyte, ठीक है। So this is little better looking plant than this type of plants. ये आपको ऊपर जो है वो rhizoid है, जैसे liverwort है। In the liverwort the body is simply a thallus shape, and it has got antheridia, and they have got archegonia. Now again it may be that possible that both the gametes both the sex structure, that is the antheridia and archegonia, may found in the same plant, or they may be found in the two different plants, ठीक है। तो ये अलग अलग तरह के प्लांट्स हैं और उनका अलग अलग तरह की कैपेबिलिटीज़ होती हैं। तो दिस मच things we already done. We also done the economic importance of the bryophytes. हमने पढ़ा कि bryophytes जो हैं वो किसी ज़माने में जंगल बनाए हुए थे पूरे के पूरे, and when they were covered by the soil due to the flood or earthquake or something else, they are changed into what you call coal, and वो peat type का coal था, सबसे सस्ता वाला coal. The leaves of the bryophyte is also absorbing a huge amount of water, so they are used for transporting plants from one place to another place, or wherever moisture is required, they are kept. You might have seen the money plant and all, which is grown in our home. We are having some type of ghas-poo structure, that is only the parts of the bryophyte. Then we also studied that the bryophytes are, किसी ज़माने में तो only the bryophytes were there. So the jungle used to be covered by the bryophytes, like mosses and the liverworts, and they used to bind the soil, so they prevented the soil erosion. They had a very good role in prevention of the soil erosion, and they are also a primary producers of the several jungles where only bryophytes are there, higher plants are not found. And again, they are the part of the success, in which the first thing in any barren land grows is the lichens, and from the lichens the little bit humus is produced, then these mosses comes, bryophyte comes. And when the death of the bryophyte, little more humus will be produced, then the pteridophyte and other plants will come, ठीक है। तो ये सारी चीज़ें हमने पढ़ ली। एग्जाम्पल जो हैं मॉसेस के यहाँ दे रखे हैं, फ्यूनेरिया एंड पॉलीट्राइकम एंड स्फैग्नम, एंड वहाँ पे उनके एग्जाम्पल जो है लिवरवर्ट्स के, वो हमने रिक्सिया वगैरह पढ़े, ठीक है। टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट द नेक्स्ट ऑफ द क्रिप्टोगेम, दैट इज the pteridophyte. I think you remember all these things क्योंकि क्रिप्टोगेम क्या होते हैं और आपको याद है क्योंकि एग्जाम में तो नहीं आएगा. Doesn't mean कि you just kept the book aside and now you don't know anything. याद नहीं आ रहा what are cryptogames and what are pteridophyte and what are that. Keep studying children. Now you have to keep your mind open for more data, more things. Okay, last time you had plenty of time to have some extracurricular and extra activities. Now you will have lesser time available. Anyway, अब हम पढ़ेंगे pteridophyta. याद रखना P is silent. Pteridophyta. ठीक है. Whenever P comes before T, तो P loses its pronunciation. P comes before T, तो P loses its pronunciation. तो आप उसको टेरिडोफाइटे कहेंगे. ठीक है. तो ये याद रखना. ये बायोलॉजी इज giving importance to all the language, especially the Greek language. So whoever study now, कुछ studies France में है, some in Greek, some are in some other places and all, and the names we have taken adopted from the same place as such. वैसे भी name कहाँ change करते हैं ज़्यादा. ठीक है. तो टेरिडोफाइटा आ गया. आपको टेरिडोफाइटा little more developed than the bryophyta. Pteridophytes are also amphibian. You will find pteridophytes also growing to the moist and shady places or near the water sources. Reason we will study little later. ठीक है. Pteridophyta की खासियत क्या है? They are the first tracheal plants. पहली बार जाइलम एंड फ्लोएम करके चीजें बनी हैं. Since xylem and phloem are found, now these plants can attain heights. So pteridophyta आपको 8, 10, 12 फीट तक के मिलेंगे, बड़े बड़े. ठीक है. Unlike bryophyta which were very small, pteridophyta can be large plants. Okay. So एक चीज भी आपकी क्लियर हो गई. Main plant in the pteridophyte is sporophyte. And sporophyte is always 2N. देखते कैसा दिखता है? A fern. Most commonly you can see fern, and the fern will have some subaerial, some rooted parts, and उसके नीचे आपको rhizoids. ठीक है. यहाँ पे अंडरग्राउंड स्टेम होता है. Rhizome. That is stem. Rhizoid. That is roots. Now you can call them as roots, stems and leaves. आप उनको कह सकते हैं. Since they are looking similar to that of the primitive structure which are found in the bryophyte, तो हमने उनको उस वाला नाम भी दे रखा है. But they can be boldly called as roots, stems and leaves because they have that entitlement, that is the xylem and phloem. अगर xylem and phloem होंगे तो they are entitled to be called as the roots, stem and leaves, and since they have, so they will be called as. Definitely simple सी बात है. ठीक है. As the leaves. Now leaves can be compound leaf or it can be simple leaf. We are not a compound, that is what the compound leaf. So it looks like this, and the leaf is also known as sporogonia. Sporophylls. Now what is sporophylls? It is really complicated. Many of you may be having fun in their homes because this is grown for their beautiful structure, ornamental value. Otherwise, if you go to picnic and all in the moist places, कभी झंडे वरने के आसपास आप गए होंगे तो you might have seen this type of plants. ठीक है. देख लेते हैं ना, इतनी मेहनत कर रहे हैं अपन बना रहे हैं. यू मे सी दिस, ये ब्यूटीफुल सी, पहले वाले भी सी था, यहाँ पे भी सी. ठीक है. सो दीज आर द फर्न्स. वाइड वेराइटीज ऑफ फर्न्स आर फाउंड. ठीक है. आई सीन फर्न्स अप रीचिंग अप टू दिस हाइट. इंडिया में नहीं मिलते, इंडिया में नहीं मिलते. मतलब जहाँ तक मैं गया हूँ इंडिया में मैंने नहीं देखा. अब आप तो बहुत ही छोटे हैं, आपने कहाँ देखा होगा. बट आई नॉट गॉन टू द नॉर्थ ईस्ट में. नॉर्थ ईस्ट में भी नहीं गया हूँ और नॉर्थ इंडिया में भी ऊपर की तरफ नहीं गया. दिल्ली वॉज माई लास्ट लिमिट. आई नॉट गॉन टू द हिमाचल एंड अदर प्लेसेस. तो probably it may have these plants, as I said, they are found in the moist and shady and the cool places. राजस्थान की गर्मी में कहाँ से मिलेगा, बेचारा सूख ही जाएगा, झुलस ही जाएगा. ठीक है. और झुलसना सूखना इज नॉट सो इम्पॉर्टेंट. इनको रिप्रोडक्शन के लिए पानी चाहिए, है ना. एज वी आर स्टडीइंग इन केस ऑफ ब्रायोफाइट्स. तो ये हो गया. नाउ these leaves are special leaves. They are not only leaves but they are also bearing spore, that is the sporogonium in them. उनमें स्पोर बेयरिंग स्ट्रक्चर स्पोरोगोनियम भी मिलता है. कैसा होता है स्पोरोगोनियम, कैसा दिखेगा देखते हैं. अगर एक लीफ है ना, जब लीफ नई नई बनती है तो इट इज कर्ली लीफ, फोल्डेड रहती है. सपोज दिस इज द लेंथ ऑफ द लीफ, दिस इज द लेंथ ऑफ द लीफ. तो लीफ ऐसे खुलती है, बड़ी सुंदर लगती है. नई लीफ जो आएंगी वो ऐसे खुलती हैं धीरे धीरे. ऐसे आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द लीफ, नॉट ऑफ द रैकेस. ओके, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस लीफ, नॉट द एंटायर स्ट्रक्चर. तो दिस लीफ जो है ऐसे खुलेगी और जब ये खुल जाएगी लीफ, ऊपर से आपको लीफ दिख रही है. इफ यू सी द अंडर साइड ऑफ इट, इफ यू सी द अंडर साइड ऑफ इट, you will find large number of spores. ठीक है. देखते हैं कहीं ना कहीं तो सॉरी क्या है यार. The sporogonium in ferns. या फर्न लीफ लिख देता हूँ. Can you see this? आपको ये डायग्राम दिख रहा है? एटलीस्ट वन चाइल्ड रेस्पॉन्ड. मेरे को क्या मालूम है आपको दिख रहा है कि नहीं दिख रहा है. आर यू एबल टू सी दिस डायग्राम? एनीवे, अगर आपको दिख रहा है तो बहुत अच्छी बात है, नहीं दिख रहा तो और भी अच्छी बात है, क्योंकि आप रेस्पॉन्ड नहीं कर रहे हो. मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ. सो ये जो लीफ है और इस लीफ के अंदर दिस स्ट्रक्चर यू कैन सी द ब्राउन कलर स्ट्रक्चर्स. द ब्राउन कलर स्ट्रक्चर्स, these brown color structure are nothing but they are the sporogonium. ये spore bearing structures हैं. And on the top they will be looking like leaf, and the underside you will have these type of sporogonium. So the leaf which bear spores are called sporophylls. Sporo means spores, phyll means leaves. The leaf which bears sporogonium are called sporophylls. So here the leaf had two roles. They are the photosynthetic structure as well as they are what do you call photosynthetic structure as well as they are reproductive structure, a sexually reproducing structure. ठीक है. तो these are the two important things about the leaf. तो मेन प्लांट इनका यही रहेगा, आपको ज़्यादातर टाइप में यही दिखाई देगा. ठीक है. And as I said, they may have a small stem which may remain often underground to a large big huge trees. And जो huge pteridophytes रहेंगे they will look like just हमारे यहाँ पे जो खजूर का पेड़ होता है उसके जैसे. But their leaves will be spore bearing structures. If you just leaf may be very big, compound leaf, very big leaves, which I have seen in Australia, very big. ठीक है. And I was unaware of it कि they are pteridophyte. And वो अपनी आदत होती है ना चलते फिरते किसी पेड़ की पत्ती तोड़ लेने की. And for that I got scolding also from my home, because इट इज़ नॉट इंडिया कि आप कोई भी पत्ती तोड़ो कहीं भी फेंको, ठीक है। आई बीन आस्क्ड बाय माय सिस्टर, बोले भैया ऐसा नहीं करते, वी आर नॉट सपोज टू थ्रो लिटर हियर एंड देयर, ठीक है। बट वो लीफ मैंने तोड़ करके देखा तो उसके नीचे मेरे को लगा कोई कीड़े होंगे, आई थॉट दे आर some insect or something else, and then on close inspection I came to know they are the spore bearing structures, and then immediately it clicked in my mind that they are the pteridophyte plants, ठीक है। तो मैंने तो अनुभव कर लिया, अब आप लोगों की बारी है, आप करते रहिए। और जो मेन चीज़ थी अपन को पढ़ने की वो मैंने पढ़ा दी है, फिर मैं एक रीडिंग कर देता हूँ यहाँ पे टेरिडोफाइट्स की। टेरिडोफाइट इंक्लूड द हॉर्सटेल्स एंड द फर्न। टेरिडोफाइट्स यूज फॉर द मेडिसिनल पर्पस एंड द सॉइल बाइंडर्स। तो इनकी इकोनॉमिक इंपॉर्टेंस दे दी है। दे आर फ्रीक्वेंटली ग्रोन फॉर देयर ऑर्नामेंटल वैल्यूज बिकॉज दे लुक ब्यूटीफुल। Evolutionary, they are the first terrestrial plant having vascular system like xylem and phloem. First land plant which है vascular tissue, और हम कह सकते हैं कि पहला प्लांट है जिसमें xylem and phloem करके vascular tissue बनाया है, about which you will study in the chapter tissue. Okay, चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं। You may recall that the bryophyte are dominant phase of the life cycle is the gametophyte. In bryophyte the dominant phase क्या वो gametophyte है, the one which is producing Antheridia and Archegonia. But in pteridophyte the main plant is sporophyte, which is differentiated into true root stem and leaf, true root stem and leaves, ठीक है। The organ possessed by the well differentiated vascular tissue, these organs possess well differentiated vascular tissue, and the leaves in the pteridophyta are small, that is microphyll as Selaginella, or macrophyll बड़े भी हो सकते हैं as in case of ferns. The sporophyll bear sporogonia. लीफ को हम क्या कहते हैं, स्पोरोफिल्स, एंड दे गॉट स्पोरोगोनिया that are subtended as in ferns. The sporophyte bears sporogonia and are subtended under the leaf-like structure or appendages called sporophylls. In some of the cases, the sporophylls may be from distinct component structure that is called strobili. किसी के अंदर क्या है, that the spore-bearing structure is just similar to that of the bryophyte which we had described in the earlier, that is they will have a capsule-like structure. तो वो कैप्सूल लाइक रहेंगे तो उनको हम क्या कह देते हैं, दैट इज वी कॉल देम एज अ स्पोरोगोनियम, और डिस्टिंक्ट कॉम्पैक्ट स्ट्रक्चर दैट इज कॉल्ड स्ट्रोबिलाई। आपको दिखा सकते हैं ये डायग्राम के अंदर, ये देखिए ये स्ट्रोबिलस, ठीक है। प्लूरल हो जाएंगे तो लाई हो जाएगा स्ट्रोबिलाई, ओके। तो ये हो जाएंगे एंड कोन्स इन केस ऑफ सेलेजिनेला एंड यूस्टेटियम आपको मिल जाएंगे। द स्पोरोगोनिया प्रोड्यूस स्पोर्स बाय मियोसिस एंड the spores will germinate to produce the gametophyte. About gametophyte we shall study tomorrow. That's all the time available for today. Thank you children, have a good day.